Uh, you clowns in the comments are really starting to piss me off, making fun of me about Alibaba stock. You put all these comments in my channel saying, oh, well, you're not a good stock picker because Alibaba went down a lot and Tesla went up. So you're stupid, strong man. Well, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Number one, no, I'm not a freaking stock picker, okay? I max my tax advantage account to buy total world stock market index funds. That's what I do. And I allocate 1 to 5% of my portfolio to play around with individual stocks. That's what I freaking do. So I'm not on here trying to sell myself as this expert, amazing stock picker, okay? But what I do consider myself is, number one, I'm a boglehead. But number two, I also like to buy a few individual stocks with a small part of my portfolio that I think are undervalued, okay? I don't touch growth stocks, which are stocks that, I mean, there's 1,000 definitions, you know. Basically, any stock can be a value stock, or value investing applies to everything. But traditionally, a growth stock is high revenue and not profitable, okay? Stuff like that. I don't touch that crap, you know? Think about Jeremy Lofufu stocks. Those are growth stocks. High revenue growth, massively unprofitable. That's not what I touch. That's not what I buy, okay? But with a small part of my portfolio, I have allocated some money into Alibaba and a couple other stocks. Now, I bought...
has connected to your...
Jesus Christ. I bought Alibaba, and when did I buy? About a year ago, and I've been averaging down. Now, I have a little bit in Robinhood, and I have a little bit in Fidelity. My cost basis is roughly $190, okay? Now, Alibaba like $100 right now. So I've been freaking decimated with unrealized capital losses in my accounts. And y'all think it's hilarious, and you think I'm just like all these other clowns that are down massively on my stocks. Their stocks. Well, guess what? There's a huge freaking difference between the stocks that I buy and the stocks these gambling loser clowns buy. Number one, I keep it to a small part of my portfolio, and I have a responsible message. I tell people they should be maxing their tax advantage accounts and buying index funds. Number two, all of these clowns, I mean, like Jeremy, I guess Meet Kevin, I don't even know what Meet Kevin's doing anymore. But all of these clowns, they put massive positions in their stocks, okay? Some stocks are 20, 30% of their portfolios. That's freaking madness, right? Number three, they buy massively unprofitable companies, all right? Look at Lemonade, Tattoo Truckers Tanks. I mean, basically look at any Meet Kevin or Jerry Financial Education stock. They're massively unprofitable. You compare that to Alibaba, which is very, very, very profitable. Now, Alibaba's going through some tough times, okay? The Chinese government's cracking down on big tech. The economy in China's slowing down. They have freaking corona lockdowns. I don't know what word I can say on YouTube anymore. They have periodic lockdowns, you know. Their economy's just having a rough time, all right? They have problems in the real estate market. And there's fears of, you know, issues between the United States and China because China is the United States' biggest rival. Geopolitical rival, okay? It's not Russia. China's a real emerging superpower. So there's all these risks, okay? Chinese economy, tensions between the U.S. and China, delisting, all this crap. And that's what's freaking destroyed the stock price. It's not because the company is fundamentally trash. As a matter of fact, I think it's fundamentally amazing, all right? Even with all the crap that's going on. And looking into the future, you look at China as one of the world's fastest growing economies, and they have a massive shift or movement into their middle class. And Alibaba's, you know, pretty close to, you know, China's pretty close to billions of people. There's a lot more people in Asia than there are in North America and Europe, I can tell you that. I think Alibaba's future is bright. I don't give a crap if the freaking stock went down, the stock price went down. I don't care about the stock price unless it tells me I should freaking buy, because then it tells me a signal of when I should buy it. But how the stock is trading currently on the market, I don't care. Y'all think I'm sitting here just crying every night because Alibaba went down. I don't care. It doesn't bother me in the slightest. I bought that stock for the long term. If there's a temporary downtrend, I mean, the stock's been getting crushed. There is a temporary downtrend. It doesn't bother me, okay? Now, another thing people say is, you don't technically really own anything because of the VIE structure. Well, that's 100% true. But guess what? I don't think it freaking matters, okay? I think everybody, it's like a game, you know? It's kind of like civilized society. Everybody knows that, you know, we got to follow certain rules, and it's all kind of a mirage, all right? Society's a mirage. And it's kind of the same thing with not technically owning Alibaba stock. I think everybody knows that, especially big institutions. You don't think they freaking know about the VIE structure? But they highly, highly, highly doubt that China's going to actually, you know, basically screw over any investors because they're an emerging country. They're an emerging superpower. You think they want to have, you know, trash stocks and trash companies and screw over all their investors that are giving them lots of freaking money to build their country? No, I don't think they're going to do that. So sure, I don't technically own Alibaba. I don't freaking care. I don't think it matters, okay? The reason everybody's attacking Alibaba is because the stock went down. That's it, all right? It's the same reason everybody loves Tesla. The stock went up. Tesla's amazing. You go look at analyst projections of Bob. I was actually looking a little bit last night. And now, as the stock price goes down, their price targets keep going down. You know, they're like, oh, yesterday Alibaba was 180, so my price target's 200. And then today Baba went down to 100, so my price target is 110 now. A lot of these analysts covering these stocks are freaking losers, okay, that just change their assumptions at the drop of a hat to fit the current narrative. So, what's the whole point of this video? Number one, it's a lesson, and you should never concentrate your portfolio in just a couple stocks, okay? I think Alibaba is a fantastic company. I put $10,000 into it, but it's a very small part of my portfolio. And what that means is I don't get scared if the stock goes down. I don't have to stress about losing my life savings if the stock goes down because the vast majority of my money is in total world index funds, okay? If BABA goes to zero, that sucks, but I'm just fine. You do not want to concentrate your portfolio in one stock. Even if you think it's the best freaking stock in the world, you don't know what could happen. I mean, I didn't expect BABA to go down to freaking 100, but yeah, that's where it's at. So you can't do that, okay? You got to be really careful. And number two, you're not as smart as you think you are, all right? Could I potentially miss something about BABA? Sure, maybe my assumptions are all wrong. But at the end of the day, it doesn't freaking matter, okay? It does not matter. I am a broadly diversified, sexy beast. So, keep stocks, individual stocks, to a small part of your portfolio. Don't freaking gamble. Do your due diligence. If your stock goes down, oh my God, my stock went down. Don't stress. As long as you actually own a profitable cash-generating machine, you're probably going to be fine in the long run, okay? And last but not least, there's no comparison between BABA and Tattoo Truckers Taint and Honest and all these other trash companies, okay? BABA's profitable. They've been profitable for a long time. All these other trash stocks have not been profitable ever. Or if they were, it's because of an accounting glitch. Or not a glitch, but, you know, an accounting entry. It's a freaking joke to compare these stocks. So you keep talking trash. I don't care. I really don't care. It's like 95% of my portfolio is in index funds. It's like, whatever. Okay. Oh, your BABA went down. I don't care. Anyway, I think it's time to go back to work. Like, subscribe, tell your friends about me, and I'll talk to you later.